Hey everybody. I don't know why my voice did that Tone Loc thing, but welcome back to Northernlion Plays Prison Architect. I'm pretty excited. I kind of feel like we're just rolling right now. Like, the prison's going pretty much awesomely. It kind of runs itself. It makes a decent amount of money on a daily basis, which is good news. And we'll probably make more money on a daily basis pretty soon as a result of this forestry area being maybe not doubled in size, but it's probably been increased by like a third or 40% or something like that. We stopped an escape attempt yesterday, which blows me away. I did not think that would be possible. It took a little bit of extra effort on our part, but that's okay. Speaking of which, we should probably make sure that doesn't happen again. So I'll just build some extra fences there. And, you know, if we're building extra fences there, maybe we should just expand our yard. You know, it seems relatively easy. We got our escape tunnel filled in. Yes, sometimes it takes a little while for that to recognize. And we're pretty much just waiting on the infrastructure for our next cell block to get put in. But we're in what I would call the sweet spot right now, which is that we can allow prisoners in on a daily basis and still expand fast enough that we can keep building during that process, if that makes sense. Basically what I'm getting at is that, did I just see tunnels pop up here? Maybe not. It was just an Arcade Fire song. Basically, like, we don't have to stop everything that we're doing in order to build. We seem to be able to build while prisoners are coming in, which is sweet. It means we can grow substantially faster, in my opinion. In my guess, I should say. I'm going to expand our cafeteria a little bit. Even though prisoners are doing, like, a piss-poor job of actually sitting down as is, I think... Oh, it's a drug overdose, not a tunnel. Still bad, but... Well, still bad. But at least only one prisoner dies in a drug overdose as opposed to, like, 8 escaping, who might as well be dead in the case of a, in the case of an escape. So I feel like this is going relatively well, you know? We still have bumps in the road. That's okay, though. We've already got paving stone there. I just don't have lights, so I can't really see it. That's fine. Paving stone here does allow our workers to move faster, which I think is a nice little bonus for us. Are we going to expand our yard? Where the heck did... Why? You have... What could you possibly want, like, a shiv for? You don't... We have no need for a riot. Like, I guess he's volatile. That's why I put him in here. Well, he's a snitch anyway. We haven't used our CIs for anything recently, and honestly, it's been kind of working out for us. Remember, I just have like one solitary cell. It's the same as a regular cell, just so we don't have to build anything else. Maybe smart, maybe incredibly dumb. Anyway, like, I think things are going pretty well. Now, we will lose almost all of our profits on a daily basis if we have a death. So there is like a pretty realistic possibility that that'll happen at some point in the future. And of course, yes, that's... Oh! There's like some kind of riot-y type situation happening. Where is it? What? Is it in the yard? I thought I had an armed guard in the yard. Is there not a guard in the yard? Well, there goes our freaking cash bonus. And everyone seems to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Everyone seems to have mostly calmed down until that point. Are you really gonna fight a dog? 2 deaths today. Oh, beautiful. Congrats. Yeah, there goes... Oh, it was a snitch. Did I not notice him when he came in or something? You're just unconscious. Well, you, my friend... Well, I don't actually know if you're at fault there, but... Well, I knew it had to happen at some point that we would lose our days without an incident bonus. That's annoying, though. Hopefully we can get this guy on the, you know, the hearse quickly enough. I don't see a hugely good reason to, like, get a morgue going here, but it would be relatively cheap to get it done. So, it looks like we're gonna have to suppress people a little bit more and pay closer attention. We should probably use our confidential informants a little bit more often, actually. I was just bragging about not having to use them, and then, oh, like a surprise snitch came out of nowhere. Fair enough. Armed guards. Welcome. We'll have to hire one more, actually. Are you happy? Oh, we can hire one more. Well, crap. How many guards do we have out there? We had no guards stationed in the yard. That would explain it then. Let's put a couple of guards out there. I'm assuming that they'll figure it out eventually. So I'm gonna grass this area up a little bit. I'm not that salty about it, you know. We'll get our $10,000 bonus back eventually. Just want to make sure that we've got our yard decked out properly. The text for yard is probably gonna look exceptionally stupid here. Yeah, that's what I figured. But it's okay. Our yard is slightly larger. People will probably be happier as a result. It would be nice if we could kind of get the dead bodies out of the way. You know, we've expanded a lot without hiring too many more guards. So I'm just going to throw down like 3 more. Hopefully they'll be able to handle this. And we're going to keep allowing more prisoners on a daily basis, so I don't think hiring more guards is the dumbest thing we could possibly do right now. In fact, the dumbest thing we could possibly do right now is probably not hiring even more guards than that. You know, to handle potential overdoses and stuff like that. Man, this fence is weird. Why even have this fence here? I don't know. You raise a good point, but it kind of gets the job done for now, I guess. What is it? It's not blocking anything. Whatever. It's the dumbest setup that I got going on here, but it's the setup that we're going to live with for now, because it really doesn't make that big of a difference in the whole scheme of things. Let's get some lights going real easy-like here. You need to hit the button here? It surprises me. And we'll just kind of drag them across like that. It's more expensive to do it that way, but also doesn't require any, like, concentrated effort on my part. Alright. Cloning time. This area's done. What? The dude who overdosed, nobody took him away? That's pretty much on you, buddy. Cloning time. One last call for alcohol. We want top wall, not bottom wall. 1, 2. This is gonna be expensive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, so that's, you know what, we're gonna go with that for now, because that's gonna be like $20,000. Yeah, we're just gonna, I was gonna say, let's just let that 20 grand get taken care of right now, because I don't want to put ourselves in debt, especially now that we've lost our bonus. Is our deployment fine? Yeah, seems okay. Geez, our valuation went way down, but in 24 hours if nobody dies, it'll go back up again, so it's not an enormous concern. Oh, I have it paused. I was like, why is that dead guy not getting anywhere? Hopefully tomorrow ends up being a big export day, because, geez, we've got a ton of deliveries. Mostly, oh, it's stuff for the cells. Makes sense. Yeah, this, it went bad quickly, unfortunately. That's the way things go in Prison Architects sometimes, though, you know? I'm still content with the way this prison is running. I think our problem there, you know, when you get too many prisoners, problems kind of, expand, you could say. What was the problem there that kind of showed its face after we had, too many prisoners? Not enough, supervision in the yard. It might not be the worst idea to get an armed guard in the yard. Also, why don't we put some extra doors like, where's door? Door. There we go. Put some extra doors to get into the yard, because again, where do people tend to riot? They tend to riot in areas where they're having trouble getting to where they want to go. So you can go through the airlock here, sure, or you can just kind of go into the yard through these doors. These are doors for people who are on good behavior. You can't set that, of course, but it would be sweet if you could. 40 minutes until new prisoners. I am not scared. 28 prisoners have serious complaints about what? Hygiene? Oh, they'll just freaking shower. Yeah, alright. That's going down pretty quickly. If you could just shower, that wouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. We can totally handle 8 prisoners, because we did have, you know, 3 die yesterday. Nothing special except for that haircut. Nothing special. You served 14 years, geez. Strong. Noah the mute T-Dog. Noah, the sexy transvestite from the Middle East, sold his body to a wealth man, who then sent him on a mission to destroy the Care Bears. It wasn't successful. He's now forever a failure and rots in prison. He's a loner and a skinny one at that. You are fearless. That scares me. I'm gonna put you in max, just to be safe. We can't have another day of incident, you know? Gotta get that bonus back as soon as possible. Nico. This guy was arrested for being too badass with dem awesome shades. That is Nico, the Minecraft nerd. And Jason Freeman. Jacray Freeman. When Jacray the Aussie Freeman's unsuccessful speed bump business was shut down due to 2 deaths from a faulty speed bump, he decided to do what anyone would do in that situation, run like hell, and stealing a kangaroo to ride in the process. Alright. I can't say that I would do the same thing, but I can't necessarily say that I would do anything differently either. So my big dream for today is that we'll have a ton of exports, and financially we'll be big enough that we can actually... Oh, we should activate our CIs as well. Financially we'll be good enough that we can build this second cell block here, which we might already be able to do, but doesn't hurt if we, you know, the more money you have, the better, right? Trying to see if maybe we can get a CI here. CI, uh-oh. No, I don't believe we can. I wouldn't mind having a CI in maximum security, but maximum security seems to be managed better, actually, which is funny. We have nobody in our solitary up here, okay. I don't think we need anybody as a CI in protective custody because there's only 3 prisoners. Like, I think they're gonna know who told on them. It seems a little bit unnecessarily risky. How's our maximum security prison doing anyway? 19 prisoners, ooh. That means we have some in the holding cell, right? Because we can only keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Only 16 can even stay in maximum security. So we're going to have to move some. So let's take a quick look at our prisoners here. What's your problem? You did something. But we don't know anything about you. Destruction, attacked prisoners, serious injury, found weapons. That's pretty effed up. Stoical. If you're just stoical, you know what? I'm gonna put you back in normal. Stoical is no reason to keep you here. Stoical and extremely deadly, yeah, that's a reason. James Mathwani, recent misconduct, attacked prisoner, serious injury, found drugs. He failed everything, but he's getting out soon. You know what? Welcome back to normal security. I think you're a victim of circumstance. Volatile, stoical, fearless, tough, stoical, deadly, instigator. Well, we've at least made some extra room here in maximum security. I don't think we, like, should we not have prisoners in our holding cell? Maybe they can't get there, so they're just kind of chilling somewhere. There's only 1 anyway. I actually don't know. I'm very confused. But we need to make one extra cell of room. So let's take a look here. Instigator. Fearless. You know what, mister? Recent misconduct, none. For good behavior, we're going to move you down a grade in terms of your danger level. I think that's a good reward for good behavior. Now remember, these prisoners can kick off for basically no reason. So I don't like them all congregating here. That scares me. Contraband. Informants. Activate the freaking CI. How did our CI... Oh, he's not a CI. He's a potential CI. Ooh, baby. Simon Jones, welcome to the fold, my friend. I'm going to activate our prisoners again. Or sorry, our CIs again, because I don't think they're in our security room. Then when they get to security, we'll see if we've learned some more reputations and we can maybe push some people into protective custody. We'll see. But for now, everything's going well. Anyone gonna come into this room, maybe? It's alright, I can wait, I suppose. These cells are almost all done. We got 229 capacity. $1,600 in exports. It's not a lot, but I think we still have like a huge backlog of, of exports basically to send out. And how's our carpentry class going? At last check, pretty bad. Yeah, I'm not excited about that, really. What's the problem here? Failed, it doesn't have a bed? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, okay, it just took a long time. It clearly has a bed. Come on, don't everybody use the same door. Everyone wants to use the closest door. It looks a little bit less riotous. Kind of ugly, but it's a start at least. And we got 8 new prisoners arriving tomorrow. I think we're sitting pretty here. Especially if we can get more exports. So I'm pretty much like, as of this point, I'm just iterating. I'm just building an F-ton of cell blocks. So let's do, we have our clone tool pretty much ready here. Let's do another 20. Oh, I effed it up. So we don't want the bottom wall. 1, 2. We can actually watch the money go by in real time here, which is a little intimidating, but that's okay. And we have to manually place the bottom wall, but we still have a little bit of cash. Alright. Cut it a little tight, but that's okay. Remember when we were making like $15,000, $18,000 a day? We can get back there, I believe in it. We've gone 1.1 days without incident. That's not a lot. We can get there, though. And our valuation is gonna be $660,000, which is roughly a $650,000 valuation, because we've got like next to no cash on hand. That's pretty good. We are closing in on that million. And prisoners are relatively well taken care of, in spite of the fact that they, you know, did still riot fairly recently. We have like 90 extra places where we can put prisoners, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, we're at max capacity for max security. Tons of space in protective custody. We can move some max security inmates into protective custody. At least they're outside of the general population, so if they explode, it doesn't set off like a series of 2004 disaster film-esque The Core explosions, you know? That's a reasonably good idea if we have to. I still don't think we can do anything about that tunnel, by the way. As much as I would love to. We gotta find a log buyer, man. Look at how many logs. Each one of these sells for $150. There's probably like $4,000 worth of logs here. I can just sell them myself, can't I? I could. If only I could click and drag and sell them all, I would be stoked. I don't know if this makes things like a lot slower, but I figure, you know, we might as well sell them if we're not doing anything with them right now. So I'll just free up some space here. Our workmen clearly have bigger fish to fry, and you know, people need license plates. People forget about that. Oh. These sell for 1,000. That is absurd. Oh, at least sell the wood then. Some of them sell for more than 1,000. I guess it depends how much wood there actually is available. Now, they might be able to make designer beds out of those. But I don't really care. As long as we get the cash, like, I would rather just have the cash. Look at all this, like, untapped potential that was just kind of chilling there. That's so silly that there's not, like, a better kind of export chain to get this out of here. There's, like, $50,000. Well, maybe a little less than 50, but a lot of thousands of dollars of available stuff here. Yeah, our financial woes have completely been sorted out now. It might take us a little while to recharge this wood supply, but it's good. This is like having Fort Knox, man. And look at how much wood we've got inside of here as well. Each one of these sells for a freaking 1,000. Are you kidding me? We're sitting on a gold mine here. Now, doing that manually is annoying as heck, but what's done is done. So I'm going to fill out this entire cell because now we can totally do it. So we'll get our clone tool. And we want pretty much this cell right here with no bottom wall. And we'll do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knockouts! And then we want to, like, remove this. Yes, this is actually correct. This is actually correct. It's going to take a little bit of finagling. Where the heck are the doors going to be installed here? I think that's mostly it. We still got to get the toilet in there, obviously. And the bed. But the bookshelf stays. And like that. And we do need to build out the bottom wall here. But yeah, that's, you know, very easy way to add capacity. I didn't realize we were sitting on such a gold mine. It's a pain in the butt to sell them manually, but Oh, we got new prisoners. I almost missed that. Those aren't prisoners, those are visitors. Thank God. Okay, we got one in plainclothes as well. Duncan Wood, nothing special. Nothing special that we know. Johann Crimson Psych Pisco Hurryman. Calm, cool-headed, only picks fights when needed, highly aggressive, sociopath, and can kill when he is really mad. Okay. Stoical. Here we go. Dan Scatman Q. The court found it hard to try magician Dan Q. He'd clearly stolen millions in gold somehow, but his claim to have teleported it from the vault left the jury skeptical. Only when he levitated in the dock did they finally find him guilty. I remember this guy. We've had him before. Maybe in our earlier season. Nothing special on those guys either. So this is, you know, we're only letting in 8 prisoners a day. That's like absolutely fine. At some point we should really do another shakedown, because we need to get that, if we get that tool cleanup done, then I believe like one successful shakedown will just complete that for us and give us basically $20,000, which is pretty awesome. Apart from that, everything's going still pretty well. Nobody's starving to death. People are getting fed properly. Probably mad about food, but they're going to be mad at... Oh, they're not even really that mad about food, honestly. Not a problem at all, then. All of our wood has been sold. We didn't have any ex-law enforcement. Let's activate our CIs again. I'm really bad about actually checking our CIs. They've been lived for a pretty long time, though. They've got good coverage. Were our CIs all in the freaking medical bay? How does that even happen? Where are you guys going? We have so many guards that should just be able to come by and sort this out for you. Oh, that doesn't look suspicious. Alright, so we'll follow these guys as they come back. They're relatively close to the security room. This prison capacity is getting enormous. Okay, let's see what information we're going to gain here. Teach me. Tell me something good. Wow. Are you actually telling me that you have, like, a cell phone and a lighter on your person right now? Are you an idiot? We're definitely due for a shakedown. I mean, look at all this, look at all this crap. So many pieces of valuable information. Stoical, fearless, stoical. Stoical's not cause for being put in, maximum security. Neither is being tough or quick. Fearless occasionally is. No, it's mostly just fearless. Oh, these guys are all marked for death. So if I've never before felt vindicated for putting people in protective custody, this would do it. Sweet, we had 93% coverage of the prison. This is awesome. Okay, we'll just wait for our cells to get finished here, which should happen reasonably soon. It'll take us up to something stupid like 260 prisoner capacity, which we're not going to be able to fill out for like another 20 days or something. 10 days. It's a long time. But for now, I'm loving it. Because this prison is running very well. I mean, yes, financially there have been some hiccups. But, I mean, we can sell the wood. Where are the wood piles over here? Yeah, that are on the carpenter's table. They're worth like 1,200 to 1,400 each. We could sell enough wood to just buy land outright, which sounds ridiculous, but is also true. And I feel like if you have cash, like, you might as well just expand. Do we have anything else to even unlock? For 50,000, we can unlock offshore tax haven. We'll save 3,000 per 10,000 of daily profit. I mean, in like 20 days, that would pay for itself. But I kind of feel like expansion is a little bit more of a prudent desire for us right now. There's a drug overdose. Please tell me someone's... Please, sort this gentleman out here before he dies and costs us our bonus again. Thank you. You could probably dismantle this one. Why is this cell... Oh, you know what? That's the problem here. Cancel that. That guy almost had like a 2-room cell. Those cells should be complete, though. There they go. It just took a second until it actually recognized it. Alright, 147 prisoners with like 100 capacity. How's our grade? Ooh, a reoffending rate went back up, unfortunately. We should probably have a larger infirmary by this point. We could blow this infirmary out and make it into, like, just a bigger classroom. Or expand our workshop by, like, 1 table. Nah, bigger classroom is probably more effective for us. More efficient. If I had to guess. Okay, all of our cells are done. That takes us to 262 capacity, and that's going to take us to the end of this episode as well. If you enjoyed the episode, thanks for watching. Well, thanks for watching regardless, but I hope you enjoyed it as well. That would be good for both of us. If you enjoyed the episode, consider clicking the like button. It helps out a great deal, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.